Statistics estimate 150,000 children of school-going age in the Dadaab camps, with only a third of them currently accessing education. With the new influx of refugees, the schools are battling to cope. At Ili Primary School and Dagahali Camp, the student-teacher ratio is 168 to 1, with many children forced to learn outside in the heat and dust.
The National Organization for Accessible Education promotes educational opportunities for children in Somalia through our partnership with the Dr. Hawa Abdi Foundation and by supplying adequate resources as well as building schools and infrastructures. Somalia is located in eastern Africa, bordering the Gulf of Aden and the Indian Ocean, east of Ethiopia. It is almost 5 times the size of Alabama, but slightly smaller than Texas. There are approximately 10.6 million people living in Somalia, and more than 60% of the population is under the age of 25. Because a large portion of the population is children, both the percentage of child labor and the dependency ratio in Somalia are very high. Due to a civil war, Somali's children were left without the opportunity for proper education or stable childhood. Somalia has one of the world's lowest enrollment rates for primary school-aged children. Over 710,000 children out of an estimated 1.7 million primary school-aged children are enrolled in school. Approximately 69% of youth have no formal education, and in total, 86% of 15 to 24-year-olds have not completed primary education in Somalia. In Somalia, dropping out before the 5th grade level becomes almost the social norm, as only 8% of Somali children enroll in secondary school. A lack of educational and job opportunities is a major source of tension for Somalia's large youth cohort, making them vulnerable to recruitment by extremists and pirate groups. The Dr. Hawa Abdi Foundation provides resources for teachers in Somalia in order to provide learning opportunities for children and pull them out of the cycle of violence so that Somali society can be rebuilt. In addition, they offer free education for grades 1 through 7, and they hope to construct libraries, playgrounds, science labs, and increase the teaching staff. The Hawa Abdi village has 90,000 residents, mostly women and children. The student population is only about 800, so we would need to expand on school buildings, supplies, and teachers.
dhaqanka marka ayada horta wax walba caada yaa jirto caadadu waa iska dhaqan moogta caadada meeshaas ka jirto haddii aniga noloshayda inaan wax ka bedelaan ku fikiri jiray.
The first objective will be to build schools and infrastructure. The teacher-to-student ratio in primary schools in Somalia is 1 to 33. For comparison, the average number of pupils per teacher in the US is less than half of that, giving each student greater opportunity for individual attention. Due to the number of schools destroyed by civil war in Somalia, easily accessible education is not a luxury available to all Somali children. The second objective is to partner with others. Somalia declared free primary public education in 2011, but it has had great difficulty in retaining teachers at the salaries the government can afford to pay. With parents and communities no longer paying for public primary education, schools have almost no funds to cover their running costs. Through the partnership with the Dr. Hawa Abdi Foundation, we can help in maintaining these schools running and afford to pay the costs of various resources needed. The third objective is to provide resources. Recruiting more teachers, along with volunteers from other countries who can come and help out in the classrooms. The primary school census conducted in Somaliland and Puntland in 2012 revealed that 52% of teachers are unqualified. The way we are dividing our $1 billion budget is by investing 5% on supplies, 25% on recruiting qualified teachers, 50% on infrastructures, and 20% on any volunteer expenses. Our budget is modeled around working with existing programs and will include travel and housing for volunteers, supplies, and building schools and infrastructures. Despite the challenges of daily life, Somali children and their parents dream of and demand quality education for all. Education must be improved in order to bring the Somali population out of its cycle of violence.